What it do, my lovely baby boos? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Hidden Truth Tarot, and we are getting back at it with another celebrity reading. This is going to be for Wendy Ortiz. Alright, so we'll be tapping into the energy for Wendy. We'll be tapping into her career, her love, and her spirituality. We'll be tapping in also as well of how she is feeling about DDG and what else is just coming for her in general. If you guys like content like this, celebrity readings, pick a card readings, zodiac sign channel messages, and channel messages in general, make sure you hit that like button, comment down some feedback for celebrities you would like me to channel in on, and also don't forget to hit that subscribe button. But let's see. We're gonna pull a card for everything that's going on currently for Wendy. So we'll pull a card for her career. The middle will be her love life, and then the right will be spirituality, or what spirit wants her to know right now. So let's tap into the energy. So thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors for your wisdom, your guidance, your energy, and your assistance. Can you please let me tap in from the most highest source of love and light and the most honest truth to be able to give the messages I need to hear, channel for Miss Wendy Ortiz. Alright, so we're going to get a card for her career, her love, and her spirituality. So let's get a card for her career. What's going on in her career right now? The Nine of Wands. And we also have Queen of Cups. Lovely. That's good. What's going on in her love life? The Five of Wands. And the Three of Wands. Very interesting. And what's going on spiritual-wise? Two of Wands and the Four of Wands. Okay, very interesting. They're both in reversed. Alright, so starting off with Wendy's career currently, it seems like Spirit is saying that she's in a really great spot career-wise. She's gaining momentum, or has momentum she can grow upon. She's very well perceived and liked. Her creative process is definitely there. I definitely feel like there's also maybe a focus of maybe paying attention to her mental health right now, because it feels like she gets very creative, and then maybe there's days where she just doesn't want to invest, or she gets she pulls herself back. It's almost giving the energy of like she may, because I know she's a Twitch streamer, that she goes live a lot and then maybe she'll pull back a few days and you won't see from her. I feel like there's stuff emotionally that she still needs to deal with within herself, that it just feels like stuff that, you know, we normally go through: anxiety, depression, stress, stuff that we don't share with the world. It's like she needs to make sure she's taking care of those inner emotions. But overall with her career, there could be some opportunities coming in that actually will be emotionally fulfilling. I feel like she's actually emotionally fulfilled in her career. Like, I don't feel like she has any complaints. I feel like as well too, the Nine of Wands, the Queen of Cups, it's like there are directions or certain things that she's wanting to do, and Spirit's giving her the okay to do that. I also feel like as well here, the Nine of Wands, like Spirit wants her not to be so reliant on other people. It's like she forgets that her name itself is kind of like a household name. It's like she manifested all of this, so it's almost like Spirit doesn't want her to forget that as well. Like, don't get too caught up on other people, pouring too much in other people's cups, or expecting people to like match your energy when you grew this from the rock bottom. So it's just like a reminder of like who she is, how far she's come, and the opportunities that are still aligning. It feels like she's very blessed and highly favored. I'm not gonna lie, but there is also an energy of the Nine of Wands, the Queen of Cups, that people tend to take advantage of that energy, or she finds herself to get comfortable in things that don't really serve her, because we'll get more into that with her spirituality here with the Four of Wands and the Two of Wands in reverse. Feels like she's just very lucky. She's very blessed, and it's like whoever she's around tends to be blessed too. And I think that's something that she Spirit is just advising her to keep in mind. But overall, career-wise, she seems to be in a very positive state. There are going to be stuff that's rolling on in. I don't see her energy slowing down in that aspect anytime soon. Spirit just is making sure she just takes care of herself, and also making sure she's listening to her intuition when it comes to opportunities that are coming in. I do feel she listens, or she pays attention, and just overall just taking care of her mental health, those inner emotions, those things that you don't show on the internet, because I do feel she's really good at showing up for everybody else, but there are parts where she needs to show up for herself as well. whether that's taking a break, spending time with her daughter. It's like, I do feel like she's very appreciative of her career, but I do feel like she definitely feels like in a way of how fast paced things are going, right? Like when things are moving so fast and you have a large success, everything else in your life kind of passes you by, whether that's friends, family. I know she has a child with the Queen of Cups, time with your daughter. It's like these are things that she thinks about. I don't think she thinks about it in a negative way, but of course it's gonna make you think like, am I making the right choices? Am I making the right decision? Spirit is confirming that she is, but just making sure she makes time for herself, making time for her own energy. But I do feel like she'll be making a lot more collaborations as well here with the Nine of Wands and the Queen of Cups in her career, and I think that's another reason why the Queen of Cups is here, saying like, be careful, listen to your intuition of who you collaborate with, because there have been energies in the past that she has given to that maybe have taken advantage of the luckiness that she sits in, because I do get this like blessed, highly favored kind of energy over her. Like, I feel like the universe does open roads. Her spiritual team opens roads for her. Okay. Now, we're getting into her love life here. We have the Five of Wands and the Three of Wands. Wendy could be currently connected to someone that she actually really doesn't fuck with. As in, like, it's not that I don't, like, fuck with you or I wouldn't have date you, but it feels like there could be someone in our energy that people are trying to force together, and I don't see it being an actual match. There's something going on with her in her love life. I don't feel like she feels like she is going to find somebody that kind of like matches her level. It almost kind of feels like she's going to be alone forever. And the only reason why I say that, because it's like, it's not that she doesn't have options. It's not that she doesn't have people pursuing her. It just feels like it's not like the people that pursue her, she feels like they're not really looking at the real her. They're looking at the Wendy Ortiz that she presents online. So I definitely feel like that challenges her, because it's like, I definitely feel she wants to be seen. And every time she feels like she's being seen, it could either be coming from the wrong people, or it's just that it's just not the best match. Like, I just get a strong energy that she could be connecting to right now, currently, that it's nothing bad with the person. She could be attracted to the person, but I also feel like it's just like, oh, this person doesn't really know who I am, or will never understand completely who I am as a person. So it feels like, to me, with love, things are going to be, I feel like a little bit challenging for her. I don't see her being in a relationship, so that's one thing, guys. I don't see Wendy Ortiz going in a relationship. I do feel like she spends time with people. There could have been someone she's giving energy to currently, or at least is trying to, but I do see it reaching some type of blockage, because it's like she finds herself in this energy of feeling like it doesn't belong or it doesn't fit. All right, so to be completely honest, Wendy Ortiz kind of has like an avoidant energy in her love life. It's not saying that love isn't there. It's not saying she can't bring it in. But it seems like she pushes it away unintentionally, and it could just be based off because she's been around like unfortunate situations in love where she's been hurt, or in competition or third parties. It's like she's learned how to put her wall up, not let people in all the way, but she wants to let somebody in, but it's giving here that also as well in her love life, that Spirit's kind of encouraging her to be single, because it feels like they're going to be leading her to the right partner. It feels like anything that feels forced is like a sign, like not to like make it happen. So maybe that's her intuitively picking up on that energy of like, if I gotta force it, it's not meant for me. But there's also an energy where Spirit doesn't want her to force it, because there is going to be something unraveling for her maybe within the next 3 months with somebody that's going to feel natural. But you gotta keep in mind, she is in this energy of perceiving her energy of feeling like, oh, people don't fit, or people don't understand me, or I'm just gonna be single forever. Maybe she's even have questioned like like, oh, am I even interested in men? Because it's like this energy of feeling like she's not connecting with the other side. Even though it's like she's attracted, it's like she has like this big wall up. Okay, so, but I just feel like it's because she's around or forcing energies that it's just not for her. Whether it's just like trying to be with people that sound good, look good, or think or perceive that they should be. It's like she's in this energy of like, I'm not really vibing with that. Which brings us into her spirituality. Okay, we have the Four of Wands in reverse and the Two of Wands in reverse. There are some changes that Spirit's asking her to make. She definitely has some people around her that probably needs to be removed, or things around her that's probably unfavorable for her. The Four of Wands is like broken engagements, unhappiness. These could be things that are still bothering her emotionally, because I do feel like she battles something where it comes with maybe like, hearing spirits say, I don't know what I could be saying this wrong, but maladaptive daydreaming or something like that. Like there's an energy where I feel like she zones out a lot, or she doesn't really face emotions too well. The Four of Wands or the Two of Wands is something about that Spirit really wants her to focus on, but also at the same time getting away from things and people that really don't need to belong there. I think she doesn't realize as well here with the Four of Wands, as that sound gets louder, that she's really powerful, and there are people in her energy that drain it or drown it out. I feel like this could be people like family. I know she has a sister. It could be people closest to her that Spirit's asking to not be concerned about, but also maybe setting more boundaries with. Like there's people that she needs to be setting boundaries with, that she collaborates. There's things that she spends money on that she needs to have boundaries with. You see how that's getting louder and louder? That's double confirmation. Like there's things in her energy that don't serve her or distract her, but she's not taking it as a warning, okay? So you gotta keep in mind, people will take an inch. You give people an inch and they'll take it to the motherfucking moon. So it's really an energy of, because she seems like a very giving person, of like making sure she's setting that boundaries. I'm not being too nice, even if it's friends, family, lovers. It's like she gives too much and it ends up being in her detriment, because it either blocks her or blocks something that is meant for her. I don't think necessarily anything is going to harm Wendy Ortiz. 444 is very significant. She seems to be very protected, but Spirit is warning her about maybe like snakes in her grass, or things or people that shouldn't really necessarily be there. Spirit, because this could also be dimming her growth spiritually, right? I definitely feel like as well she is connected, but Spirit wishes that she was more connected, whether it's, you know, trusting her intuition, listening to her higher self, listening to her gut instincts here at the Queen of Cups. You know, like I said, I really do feel that on the other side, she's very well loved and perceived. Okay. Let's get some more clarification that we're going to pull from this deck. Clarification for the Nine of Wands and the Queen of Cups. Right outside the window too. Yeah, look at that. We have Ray. So she is most definitely manifesting, or she is in the hot seat right now. She is manifesting a lot, manifesting money, a lot of opportunities. A lot of things are going to start to roll into Wendy Ortiz's lap. It already has, but it feels like it's just growing. She's a crazy manifester, and I don't think she realizes that. If she asks for it, if she puts it in words and says it to the universe is going to oblige. That's why I do feel like the universe wants her to be careful of the company that she keeps, or the things that she spends money on, or the things she invests in, because remember, what you invest in grows. So if you're investing in people that are jealous of you, you're not realizing that they're creating a block in your opportunities, a block in what you could be growing on in a global sense, right? But that's the thing. I definitely feel like even here with the right card, Spirit's even asking her of like, how big do you want this? Feels like you're okay with everything how it is, but it feels like she's meant to be doing more or showing more or being a part of something more, but it feels like more independent, not with a group setting, if that makes sense. Yeah, origin, okay? She's already planting so many seeds that are rapidly growing at a rapid pace, and Spirit is just reminding her of that. And it brings us back to that point of how she's very appreciative of these blessings. Like, I'm not saying that Wendy Ortiz doesn't wish that she is not in the position that she's in, but it makes her second guess like the other positions in her life that she should be investing in as well. I feel like Spirit is just trying to ease her mind of saying like, you're exactly doing what you're supposed to be doing. So another thing, I just feel like Wendy Ortiz could be around a lot of gossip right now when it comes to like outside people she may don't even know that's gossiping about her, but they're like in her court, whether it's like her friends or family. It's like people talk a little bit low on her energy, not realizing that she gives so much, and she does it not like forced, like she does it willingly. Yeah, see, listen to your tarot reader card. This girl is psychic. And I think that's another reason why Spirit wants her to get more in tune with her higher self, because the more she listens to herself, the more she's going to open opportunities. And I feel like sometimes she kind of kicks herself in the butt because she doesn't listen to herself, and then it happens. So it's telling me that, like I said, the fake card, like everything's happening for a reason, especially in her career. Things are unfolding because she is blessed and she's highly favored, and Spirit wants her to take those opportunities and make the most out of them. Confirmation, but okay, let's get a confirmation with this Three of Wands and this Five of Wands. Yeah, reservation. Okay. yeah, real estate. So this brings me back to the point where it's like when her love life feels like a little bit challenged. It's not saying that there aren't options or people in her energy. I just feel like she's just matched with the wrong people. Spirit is going to be bringing in a connection, though, that's going to feel very faded for her, though, real soon, though. Like I said, I think she's just tired of this performative act of like people connecting her to people and whatever the case may be. She just wants to be able to like somebody and just to like somebody. But that's another thing, you know, it comes with her image. I don't know. So when it comes to her love life, like I said, it seems like she's connected to somebody that she doesn't really like that. But you know what I mean? It could be bringing in views. It could be bringing in content. Or maybe she does like them, but it's just like not like that. Like, I don't know. She has a very avoidant energy in her energy. Look at that. Alliance. And we also have overload. And I think sometimes she feels guilty because I do feel like there are genuinely people that are interested in her, but she's not in that same wave. Like, it's almost like I don't feel the same way. And it creates this weird energy because these are people that she's collaborated with. It's funny, I feel like a lot of the masculines you've seen Wendy collaborate actually have caught feelings for her in some type of way. But she also is not an easy person to get to know or let in. I feel like there's only a couple people maybe she's let in, and it could give me like the child, her father, like her baby daddy, and possibly somebody else here. But it's like she's afraid of getting hurt, even though it seems to me that she craves like deep connections. It's like she craves somebody to really understand her better than she understands herself, whether she says that out loud or not. But she's been settling for like surface level stuff that don't really serve her. Okay, clarification for this Four of Wands and this Two of Wands in reverse. Yeah, look at that stuff. I'm telling you, she got people around her that she's not listening. She's not listening. There's people that could be gossiping as well that she needs to tune out. Commitment. Okay, there's things in her energy that she's most definitely being blind to. I want to say she is protected. We do have the Justice card, but it's also saying like things could be going a lot better for her, maybe even emotionally wise, if she set a better boundary. Especially when it comes, because I feel like, to be completely honest, Wendy is supposed to be taking more of an independent route, but she feels like I don't know. I'm almost getting like she feels like she's not deserving of doing it alone. And Spirit's trying to teach her that, like, it's okay to shine by yourself. Like, I don't know, there's something about her sister coming up. You know, I don't know what's going on with that energy. I kind of want to pull on that real quick, because it's like her sister or close friends or something like that. How is her sister? I think her name is Eve. How is she feeling? How is Eve feeling about Wendy? Like someone like around her that has hidden animosity. The Nine of Wands in reverse. Okay, well, there you go. The Page of Swords. Oof. Okay. And we also have the Strength card. So, you know, I do feel like her and her sister's been in competition for a very long time, but they might not even look at it like that. But the Nine of Wands in reverse is trying to put my guard down. It's almost like her sister's trying not to prove herself or be in competition, but then Page of Swords finds herself being in competition. It's very weird. It's like, I get it, you know, siblings have sibling rivalry, but this is almost like someone paying too close of attention on somebody. And the Strength card and the Six of Cups in reverse is like, why do you have it and I don't? Even though I'm getting exactly, like, it feels like her sister is getting things by association and she wants to be the one who is, like, the title, if that makes sense. Like, this is someone I feel like will hold something over her head, being like, well, I started that first and you kind of took it and ran with it. Instead of being like, wow, like, you really, I don't know, like, evolved what I was thinking about this and made this into something. It's like, feels like to me there is some secret, I want to say animosity. I don't really feel like she hates her sister, but I do feel like there's like competition or gossip. Like I said, this Three of Cups in reverse energy, this energy of their energy not being as stable, the Eight of Swords, and also too, like, being in comparison. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, when you're around people who's low-key jealous of you, they're gonna make blockages for you because they're low-key jealous of you. And meanwhile, you're thinking this is people that are supporting you and is on your side. And I do feel like her sister does support her, but there are instances where she wants to win or be better or shine brighter than her, okay? Something to be aware of. And if you're around something like that, you know, regardless if it's intentional or not intentional, you're going to find yourself being blocked. So yeah, that's exactly the energy I'm getting here. Like, I'm not saying like, because I'm not getting spirit saying cut off, but maybe like setting a boundary. Like, Wendy Ortiz is supposed to be doing something independently that could really open scales for her globally. Like when it comes to like attracting in certain opportunities, whether that's, I don't know what that is. It's like whatever she's been basically dreaming on, or whatever she's been seeing for herself. It's going to require her to kind of move or do it alone. I wouldn't say she's relying on other people, but I do feel she cares. It's like she wants everybody to win. She wants everybody to come up together. And everybody can do that, but there's certain things that people are meant to do that others aren't. And I think that's something that she's going to be coming to realize. It's funny, I feel like 2026, it's funny, are we in 2025 or 2026? In 2026, she could be finding herself, the universe putting her in situations that require her to be more independent. I feel she is still going to be hanging out with people, especially if she has like a core group of friends or people that you've seen her pop up with. But there is an energy where it could lead her to start to move in more independently, because Spirit's going to force that onto her. Alright, so the next question we're going to tap into and see how her and DDG are feeling about each other right now, because people are wanting to know. Feels like to me, otherwise, though, her career is not slowing down anytime soon. This is telling me that Spirit is saying that she just needs to make some adjustments. Alright, so let's pull a card. So we're going to do the left side is her, right side is DDG, and then the middle will be how they're commonly in the middle feeling about each other. Alright, so let's get a card for Wendy. The Moon card in reversed. Okay. Let's get a card for DDG. The Star card. Interesting. Let's get the card that we have in the middle for them. Wow. This is what I mean about her intuition is stronger than she knows. She knows that DDG is about to come in and ask her, like, for her to come in. Like, this is what I mean about opportunists or people who use her energy, the star quality, because DDG can obviously see that Wendy is a star, and he still looks at her as that, like someone who brings in a lot of attention, someone who has status, someone who is beautiful, someone like blah, 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 right? Seeing all the qualities that everybody else is noticing on the internet. It's almost like right now, Wendy feels that she can almost intuitively feel that DDG is about to come in and ask for something. I almost heard like ask for a favor. It's funny, I do feel like there could be an energy where he may try to ask for her to collab with him again, and she's going to find that really ironic, especially him just being connected to India Love, okay? So take that however it resonates, because how she's feeling about the Moon card in reverse is like, I see you, right? I see you. I see exactly what's going on. I know exactly what you're doing. And the Star card is telling me that he still has hope and faith that Wendy and him are maybe could collaborate again, or that they can come into some type of understanding with each other, because I do feel like he looks at her positively, but it does feel like, because Nine of Cups is here, an opportunity. Sometimes the Nine of Cups can be a romantic card, but I don't really get romantic energy off of it. I just feel like DDG is going to come in a very sweet and friendly way. All right, so the energy between the two of them, it's almost like they're in each other's energy. It feels like to me that Wendy intuitively is picking up on something with DDG, whether it's like, oh, this man's about to come my way, or something's about to happen. She's intuitively getting downloads about this man. How he's feeling about her is very positive, though. Like, still views her as this energy, the star. Clarification with this Moon card in reverse. Yeah, Temperance, okay? So, I'm telling you, it's almost like her angels are giving her signs that like this man's about to come and ask her something. So I wouldn't be surprised if you guys see DDG talk about Wendy Ortiz a little bit more, especially now since he is disconnecting from India Love. But also just in the context of just bringing her up, right? Like, there is an energy where he may like passively directly be like, yeah, I would collaborate with Wendy again if I could, like stuff like that type of energy. Or, Wendy Ortiz fans are crazy, like inserting her name when he doesn't have to, but it's for him to get her attention. Clarification with the Star card. Yeah, the World card, but DDG is about to have a rude awakening though when it comes to her energy, because the World card talks about completion. So he knows that her energy brings attention. Like I said, we all know he's noticing everything that we're noticing. Her status, her beauty, the money, the opportunities. He sees it, right? But also at the same time, I want to say the World card is saying that, like, a chapter between them is changed. So he knows that, like, even though he wants to return, maybe even wants to collaborate, maybe wants to reconcile, there's something about them or the situation has changed. So whether he knows she will act differently, maybe not be as open, maybe not be as forthcoming. There's just an energy where it's like, I want to do this, I'm being strategic, but I also know that something has changed between the two of us. Okay, let's get that middle energy with the Nine of Cups. Yeah, the Four of Swords. It's funny, I feel like maybe DDG's team, or maybe DDG could have hit up Wendy behind the scenes and tried to almost like mend things, because there's an energy of trying to open something up that's already closed. Like, there's something about that. I don't know if they still talk. I don't know if DDG try to hit her up, but there's almost an energy of trying to reopen an energy that feels closed. Because the Four of Swords and the Nine of Cups is saying, like, you know, I have a feeling this is going to happen. I don't know if it's going to happen. I don't know if I should do this. Like, they're both sitting in this limbo energy, but still sitting in each other's energy. She's more feeling his energy of, like, I know you're about to ask me something or do something, or you want me to be part of something. And he's doing it based off, like, well, we worked so well together. We brought in a lot of this and we brought in a lot of that. But that's the thing. This is what Spirit is talking about. People coming in to use the advantage of her star-like energy. All right. So this could be a test for Wendy as well. I feel mutually, though, when it comes to feelings, though, I don't get any hard feelings. I do feel they do see each other in a positive light, but I definitely think things have changed based off what they've already went through. Like, you know, DDG kind of showed his true colors in a little bit, or Wendy Ortiz felt hurt by, you know, some of the things that DDG has done, intentionally or non-intentionally. There's an energy of, like, I see you clearly, though. All right, let's pull some more clarification out of this deck. Yeah, inner child healing, and it also says, yeah, so healing. All right, so someone wants to heal things with the other person. Look at that ego, but it's out of ego purposes. And we have Pluto and transformation. So that's exactly what I mean about that World card. Like, there is an energy here where I feel like DDG wants to come back into Wendy's life or start something new, transform the energy, but it's out of ego. All right. I do feel like, I'm not gonna lie, guys, I do feel like Wendy could have had feelings for DDG, and once she realized that his energy wasn't authentic, it's like that kind of put a sour taste in her mouth. Okay, because it feels like she is a little bit wounded, like, by what has happened, and it's not that she has negative feelings towards him. It just brings me back to that energy of, like, I can see you clearly. Yeah, look at that mirror projection. Okay, I can see you clearly now. And we also have nurture, and it's in reverse of compassion. So that's what DDG is worried about, of returning or trying to make himself more present, and her energy is just not compassion. Like, she reflects more of a colder energy. And we have doubt. It's in reverse. So there could be, you know, an energy of someone not taking full accountability here as well, but still wants to be a part of this person's energy. Like, this is the thing. I hate to say it. DDG is realizing the energy in which Wendy Ortiz's, whether it's her platform, whatever the case may be, he understands what it brings. It makes money. But also there's an energy of, like, releasing it, letting go, of someone letting it go. This is the thing, though, like, I do feel like you could either hear something about the two real soon, or it's like there's an energy where you may hear DDG trying to open up an opportunity in some type of way. It just feels like, I feels like, look at that, they could have some type of past life connection, or this brings me back to the energy of, like, she could have had real feelings for him until something could have happened, because there is an energy of, I want to come back in their life, but the other person's just, like, not having it. Water energy. So someone could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or that energy could be significant. Because I do feel like there were feelings here, but there's also an energy of, I'm seeing you clearly. Like, I know you're only coming back for this, or I only know you want me for that. It feels like something like that. Opportunist. That could be something that Spirit is warning her about too, coming soon. Like, people coming back that are just using, not really there for her. Okay. Alrighty, so let's see what's coming for her, but let's get an advice card over her DDJ. I want to see what pops up. Surrender to the divine. Someone's going to still be forcing the energy, whether it's baiting, triggering, or mentioning the other person, and the other person's just going to be trying to let it go. Surrendering to the divine is like seeing things clearly, like letting, I'm not forcing, I'm not doing, but I'm letting the universe do, like, take control and do what they got to do. Right? And I think that's exactly what their energy is. And like, they're very much aware of each other. But it feels like to me one's going to be pushing a lot more while the other one's kind of just surrendering, letting it go. I don't get, like I said, see, as I say that, what do you need to release, okay? So, I don't know. And it feels like to me DDG may get a little bit humbled because it's like I don't know. It's almost like you've ever been around someone who fucked you over and then tries to act like nothing happened the next day. It feels like something like that. And it feels to me she's going to see the energy quite clearly. Clearly. All right, so let's see what's coming for her. So overall, it feels like, her career's looking good. She needs to watch out for snakes in her grass. She has opportunities coming in. I don't think she's available too much in her love life. It feels like she is very avoidant or has a wall up. Spirituality, she is protective, but spirit is warning her of people closest to her that, could be blocking her a little bit because of their own animosity, resentment. It doesn't get like intentional, but it does give evil eye. Okay, so what's coming for Wendy Ortiz? Spirit, what is coming for Wendy Ortiz? The Six of Cups. More of the same stuff, okay? Six of Cups is telling me that she's, like I said, Wendy is still going to be blessed. She's still going to be highly favored, but she's going to be battling the same themes, whether it's from friends, lovers. Like, the challenges that she faced seems like they're like stuff that she's trying to break out of a cycle from. So it feels to me the Seven of Swords, the more she sits in her truth, the more that she breaks out of that, whether it's like see the truth in her friends, family, lovers, herself. That's how she's going to get out of it. But what's coming for her is it's kind of more of the same stuff. It feels to me with the Seven of Swords in reverse too, it's like whatever this energy is that's holding her back, it's going to start to make itself more apparent for her as well. So I don't feel like this is going to be an energy she stays in forever, but she's going to start to see the themes and the patterns of herself and also people. Queen of Swords, she's going to start to find her truth. Okay, she's going to start to speak truth too. It's funny, it feels like to me that she actually might go through a what they call, I don't want to say being canceled, but she could go through something where it involves like people talking about her character, and then it gets cleared up. Like that's another thing, Spirit is not going to let people talk bad about this girl because genuinely she's a good soul at heart, right? She's very giving, loving, and she does a lot and doesn't ask for it back. But for some reason, there's a lot of people that are jealous that she's in the position that she's in, and this is why Spirit is trying to teach her to sit in this Queen of Swords position, not giving a fuck. And sometimes you got to do that alone. To really be the person that you're supposed to be, because I do feel like Wendy Ortiz is meant for bigger things, but she's being held back a little bit. She's not standing in her energy, her potential 100% completely. And the King of Wands in reverse. Okay, so these are the challenges, these are the dictators, these are the people evil-eyeing her, slowing her down. But either way, like I said, what's coming for her is that she's breaking free from all of this. It's like soon she's going to start to see the unequal, one-sided. I feel like to me she's already peeping it, but she doesn't realize that a lot of this energy is coming in court, like in her, around her. Okay, the Star card. Ooh. Oh, and that's another thing. This is just a prediction. Someone could steal some money from her, and that could wake something up. Like someone's gonna end up taking something from her, and that could wake something up in her as well. Like whether it's like money or content, or someone's gonna steal something, whether it's like an idea, something that she's given. Like I feel like she's gonna feel betrayed because she's given so much just for this energy to be taking it. Whether it's like I've been giving to this person, investing in this person, you decide to take from me. Oh, I've been doing all of this to start this, and you end up stealing my idea. It could be something like that. Okay, Temperance is telling me that either way everything will balance out for her. Okay, 2026 is going to be a big year for her of like realizing who's really on her team and who's not, because I definitely feel she has people around her that are not in her highest favor. They could have been or were supposed to be on her journey at some points of her life, but it feels like she's outgrowing this energy, and that's okay. But it feels like to me like what's coming first is she's going to realize that it's okay. The opportunities are still rolling in. She's still going to find abundance coming in, but I do feel like she's going to face challenges. Stuff that she's already going through currently. These are not new challenges, though. Stuff that she's already dealing with. So let's get her an advice card. Okay, so we have the verbena. It is in reverse, so we're gonna read verbena, which is the shadow version of the book. Wow. So in the book it says reconciliation. That's why that's the themes here. Like, it feels to me that there are some lessons that she hasn't completely learned with people in her life and these energies or things in her life. So the same experiences, the same people, whether it's new people and familiar in energy or these old people coming resurfacing, there's just an energy of mending the things that we thought we mended, or letting go, or seeing there's something here that's coming back for her to learn from, but it's going to give her clarity because it was never meant to reconcile, or it was never meant to, you know what I mean? Let's read from the book though. Reconciliation though, the past is going to be something that is coming that she needs to worry about though. Looking for the card. Okay, here it is. Okay, so the card says, verbena is a historic plant of reconciliation and was carried by Roman and Persuasion ambassadors during peace talks. Not only did it represent compromise, but also defiance of one's enemies. Double confirmation. It says just because you're patching over a rocky situation doesn't mean that you have to give up on your agency in order to achieve an agreement. Stand your ground and make sure that you are heard too. So double confirmation. It's like she's almost like learning this lesson right now of sitting in the Queen of Swords energy, because like I said, there are people around her that she thinks that, oh, like, I forgive you. That doesn't mean you gotta let these people back in your life. Oh, it's okay. That doesn't mean you have to keep on handling or settling for the same bullshit you were settling for. It's like she's learning this energy of boundaries, and the more boundaries she sets in, the more blessing Spirit's going to bring into her life. It's because you're no longer letting people take from you or block you or restrict you. Okay, so that's where she's coming from. It's like, what's coming for her is that she's learning to not let the same things fuck her over twice. It's like, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, though? You know? Or is it fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, right? That type of energy. There could be people trying to come in for opportunity purposes, or people using her right now. And Spirit's trying to get her to pay attention a little bit to that, because I feel like it's people in her court, like people closest to her. And remember, you don't gotta cut somebody out if you don't want to, but setting that firm boundary down would be very evident and important. And it feels like to me she's about to come to the realization of, like, you know what, maybe I should be taking more of an independent road. Maybe I should be standing my ground. Maybe I should not be ignoring everything, because there could be something that she's just intuitively picking up on, but also kind of like sidestepping it, like, oh, it's not a big deal, it's not a big problem, and clearly it is, because it's creating blockages. But yeah, guys, this is what I am getting from Wendy Ortiz. If you guys enjoyed this reading, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and also comment some feedback if you like. Comment a celebrity you would like me to channel in. But yeah, this will be, I don't even know what I was about to say. I kind of just lost my train of thought. But I'll see you guys in the next reading.